What's going on, everybody? Cannon Hotep back at it again with another one. Happy Monday, happy Monday. I'm just gonna wait for a few people to get in till then just enjoy the ride. What's up, Joe? What's going on? Hope you're having a great Monday. Hey, Kay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see you in the chat. I hope all is well. I know YouTube don't put out my notifications like they usually do, or not everybody gets them. What's up, Josh? Josh King in the building. Anyway, hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. The notification icon is supposed to tell you when I got new content coming out or when I'm going live, but can't depend on that nowadays. So head on to X, follow me over on X, Cannon Hotep on X. I usually I usually post there when I'm about to go live. What up, Pro? Protocol in the building. Protocol in the building. I'm gonna take that like. Oh my goodness gracious, yo. How about them games yesterday? Yo, Commanders got their ass whooped, man. Listen. We're marching towards the Grifties, y'all. That's right. Get your tickets, yo. Get y'all tickets to the Grifties. Don't be left in the dark. Don't be left out. Come hang out. Come have fun. It's a good time. Yo, the Commanders got their ass whooped. I did not think that game was going to go that way. I thought it was going to be a close game. I thought it was going to come down to maybe within 7, maybe a field goal or something like that. I did not see that game going that way. Yo, you can't make a turn. I have the right of way, dude. That's why dumb people, yo. Motherfuckers just be dumb. Anyway, so fucking accidents happen. Yo, I had posted yesterday on Twitter. I was like, yo, the Commanders gonna have to pull some Disney magic out of their ass to win this shit. And then by the time I posted that shit and I got back in the house, they put up a fucking 50 burger on their asses. I was like, damn. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Not saying Jaden Daniels. I'm not gonna say he choked. It's just that the Eagles just was the better team. They just got outplayed. The Commanders got outplayed. The Eagles was like, no, we're going back to the ship. We're going back to the ship. We're gonna get one. We gonna get one. We ain't had a Super Bowl win since Nick Foles. We ain't had a Super Bowl win since Nick Foles. Oh my gosh, man. And then the Bills, man, that was such a great game. It was such a close game, man. They fought hard. The Chiefs edged them out. I was actually surprised that the referees let them boys play ball. Them referees let them boys play ball, and it just came down to the better team. You know what I mean? It came down to the better team. With the Bills lost by what, 3? That was a good game, though. A fantastic game. So I guess we got the Eagles and the Chiefs. Go Eagles. Go Eagles. I got to show you this picture today on the stream tonight. Oh, man, my son, yo. This nigga is such a bandwagon fan, bro. This nigga is such a bandwagon fan, yo. This nigga, yo, I love my son to death, yo. This dude, my wife sent me a picture. I was at the store. My wife sent me a picture. He got on his Eagles gear. I'm like, hey, yo, you was just a Ravens fan last weekend. What happened? My son, I told you guys how it is. My son is a bandwagon fan. I don't know how many jerseys he got. If you let him do it, he's gonna be over that bitch like fucking like Voltron, like the fucking Rainbow Coalition. He gonna have a Ravens jersey on with a terrible towel in his hand and an Eagles ball cap or something crazy. He got like a Chiefs jersey. He got an Eagles. Now I want to see what's gonna happen for the Super Bowl. Like, yo, what you wearing, yo? You wearing your Chiefs jersey this time, or you wearing your Eagles jersey? What you doing, yo? Bandwagon. That's his new name. Johnny Flip Flop. I'm about to start calling Johnny Flip Flops. Oh my gosh, boy. I love my son to death. That shit made me laugh. So I call him Johnny Flip Flops. Anyway. Let's get to it. There we go. Like I said, if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. Share this stream, guys. Let people know we live, yo. You know, ladies, if you think that I'm a pretty attractive young man, you know, you go ahead and hit that like button for that. Hit the like button just for me. God damn it. Hit the like button just because you like staring at my face. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. Anyway. So Donny T, they ain't fucking around with this deportation shit, yo. They already starting to ship people home. Expedited flights back to their home countries, yo. Expedited flights back to their home country. Colombia thought they was gonna fucking buck. Colombia was like, yeah, nah, bitch. We ain't taking nothing back. They fucking sent the plane back or whatever it was, right? Trump was like, oh, word? Okay. All right, you don't take y'all people back. Tariffs. You don't take y'all people back, we're going to tax the shit out you. All right? Colombia responds, oh, it's okay. We just going to, we'll make sure that we tax you back on the goods and services that you buy from us. And you got all these people on social media reeing all over the place. They, oh my God, no, see, this is what we were afraid of. This is what we were afraid of. Trump was like, all right, nigga, good luck. All these people online, see, you see what happens when you threaten tariffs? Oh my God, Juan Valdez is going to take away his fucking Colombian coffee. We love that donkey. Juan Valdez is going to take away his coffee from us. Oh my God, we can't buy avocados from Colombia. Oh my goodness gracious. The number one export to America from Colombia is fucking coffee and fucking avocados. That's the funny part. Fuck them. We can grow avocados here in America. Huh? Coffee. Make Blue Mountain Coffee great again, gosh dang it. Make Blue Mountain Coffee great again. You know what I mean? But we need a Cafe Bustelo. All right, well, whatever. Get some. All it is a shot of espresso. Get some espresso. Put a little whiskey in this shit. There you go. Fucking pep in your step. Got a fucking pep in your step. Fucking gonna threaten us with some fucking coffee and some avocado. Nigga, shut up. And all these people was, see, they crying and, oh my God. See, this is the funny part, right? These Americans, especially these liberals, want you to think they ready to stand on that business. They ready to stand 10 toes down. Them niggas is going to cave anytime their situation or life gets remotely a little difficult, right? They ain't got the stick-to-itness that our ancestors had, right? The Montgomery bus boycott lasted for like a fucking year, right? They ain't ready to stand on that shit. They too spoiled and pampered. Trump like, all right, nigga, we can get coffee from anywhere else. Like, what the fuck? We can grow coffee beans here, bitch. Locally sourced. You know what I mean? Jamaica. All right, we back. All right, we back. We back. One in the chat if you can hear me. One in the chat if you can hear me. One in the chat if you can hear me. One in the chat. All right, cool. So like I said, yo, these kids don't want to stand on business no more, yo. They don't want to stand on business. They scared to fucking just to put their foot down. They worry about some fucking coffee and avocados. But then an hour later, what Colombia do? Look, we'll come pick them up ourselves. We just want to send one of our planes to come get them. Right, exactly. You know why? Because Trump was like, these motherfuckers is bluffing. Their economy ain't shit compared to our economy. People forget, right? I'm not saying this is a great thing, but we are a consumer economy, right? We're an import economy. Like we don't really export much anymore, right? Except for our cars. Most we consume the most out of any country. So when we say we're going to tax the shit out of you on just because most economies depend on American consumption. So when you say you want to tax the shit out of that shit coming back through the border, those companies don't want to fucking deal with that, because if that shit get taxed, I mean they got to raise their prices. If they raise their prices, I mean people ain't going to buy it. I mean, and Trump know that. People out here tripping, they out here crying like, yo, shut the fuck up and let's do this business. You gotta call people bluff sometimes. And that's what Trump did to Colombia. And not only are we not sending our plane back, Colombia sending their fucking plane back. They gonna get their people that came over this bitch illegal or overstayed their visas. As simple as that. Why am I so heavy? Because your mother feed me real good. That's why I'm so heavy. You know what I mean? So, but yo, that shit is crazy. But that's what's up, yo. Salute to Donald Trump. He gonna show you how this shit go. Holman went to Chicago himself. He was like, let's go round these motherfuckers up. And the funny part is they want to gaslight you. Oh, they're rounding up everybody. Like, no, they're not. They're rounding up the people that got criminal records. Okay, they're not even going for the motherfuckers that's here legally with no criminal record, unless you just get caught up in the fucking fray. You want to be in the building. Where are they coming to get the fucking criminal from? Right? Anybody here that's legal, right? You got a legal visa or a green card, or whatever, you're here legally, they're not fucking with you. But you got these liberals and these dumbass dickheads up here just gaslight. Just gaslight. What's up, Ben? You know what I mean? And then you got people all scared. My sister calling me talking about Project 2025. Is this the Project 2020? Like, stop. No. Just stop with the Project 2025 stuff, please. Please just stop with the Project 2025 stuff. All right. You know, you got people thinking, oh, he's gonna stop funding for special needs kids and stuff. I'm like, so the dude doesn't want to do school choice and giving out the bag to parents that want to homeschool the children. He's gonna take away special like funding and benefits for kids with special needs. No, that's not happening, Alvin. It's so fantastic to see. It's so ridiculous that people are sitting here. They're on social media, like on TikTok, and they're just saying shit out of their mouth with no receipts. But the amount of people that's willing to retweet that shit and share that shit and repost it without researching themselves is just mind blowing to me. Like, it's so easy to fucking propagandize people now. It's so easy to brainwash people because nobody want to do research. Everybody, remember people thought, oh, Twitter, they think Twitter's the news. No, motherfuckers think TikTok is the news now. Anything you see on TikTok is the news. And I just be sitting there looking like, what is this? What the fuck is this? Yeah, yo, motherfuckers still on the fucking Project 2025 shit. I ain't heard that shit. I ain't even heard that shit in the news. You know what I mean? You can't wait till they bring it up in your ear, man. Oh, Lord of mercy. TikTok need to go away. TikTok and BET, they both need to go away. I've been saying BET needed to go away. I've been saying BET needed to go away. You know what I mean? It's crazy to me. I'm like, yo. They making DEI sadness videos? Right, it's got to be true if it's on TikTok, right? He had the music behind it. It's gonna blow your mind. Fucking goofy ass mystery music. Did you know that Trump's not letting your baby mother file taxes for the children? Like, nigga, shut up. That is not the truth. I had to send my sister a video, right, of Judge Joe Brown. He's tough. explaining the whole DEI shit. I'm tired of this DEI shit, yo. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Shout out to P Dog Knight. He had posted something yesterday because the Air Force is taking away the videos of the Tuskegee Airmen. Oh my God, there goes your diversity, equity, inclusion. Oh my gosh. And it's just like, I salute the Tuskegee Airmen, the Red Tails, for doing what they needed to do for this country in spite of how our country treated them back then, right? But what the fuck does the fucking Tuskegee Airmen got to do with teaching these fighter pilots how to fucking fight? We don't need DEI in the fucking military. I meant to make a video about this yesterday. I'm probably still gonna make a rant about it today. We don't need DEI in the fucking military. We don't need you fucking going through sensitivity training. We need you to learn how to fucking kill, okay? We need you to learn how to kill Charlie. Because you know what Charlie doing? Charlie ain't over that bitch worried about your fucking feelings if he's using your right pronouns. Charlie over that bitch trying to figure out how to kill you the most efficient way possible. The most violent way possible. Like, that's what Charlie doing. Charlie over that bitch trying to figure out how to kill you the most violent and efficient way possible while promoting whatever fucking ideology or cause they promote. That's what Charlie doing. Charlie not talking about when we take our POWs. Do we need to find out what their pronouns are? Charlie don't give a fuck if you're a they them. Charlie don't give a fuck if you think you're a goddamn snow bunny. Charlie gonna fucking put a bullet through your head. That's what Charlie doing. What's up, Miss Wild Wolf? Fucking DEI. Their diversity, equity, and inclusion training in the Air Force. What the fuck is their diversity, equity, and inclusion training in the Air Force? If a motherfucker don't like you based off of your fucking race or identity, a fucking class ain't gonna change that. I would argue to say the motherfucker ain't gonna like you more because he gotta go through the class to try to make him like you. I don't give a fuck if nobody like me. You gonna respect me though. I swear, like, this shit is crazy to me, yo. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. We need to put that training in the military. We need to put it in our police. Okay. Sensitivity training in the police department. I can understand that. You know, police community relations. I understand that. All right, to a degree, to a fucking degree, because some of that shit could be to the detriment of the officer. How many officers we hear about getting fucked up because they so scared to fucking take action against somebody because they afraid how the media is gonna fucking look at it and if their department's gonna back them on it. But I digress. Then you got Al Sharpton in Costco and shit like fucking, like, what the fuck was he even doing in Costco? Because Costco's going to keep their DEI program. Is that why? Like, I want y'all to understand something, okay? When it comes down to this DEI shit, they like Goldstein said. Like Goldstein said, they doing this shit the wrong way. If you're going to do this shit, do it the right fucking way. All right, if you want to be diverse and include everybody and all this other shit, you still need to make sure that that person can do the job that you're tasking them to do. You can't just make a motherfucker the vice president of some bullshit fucking division of your company simply because they're black or they're a woman or they fucking cut their dick off. No. That needs to be the afterthought. Oh, yeah, he went to Harvard. He was the director of this department at this company, and this is what he did or he or she or whatever did to boost this company's reputation or financial status, and now we're bringing them over here to our company in hopes that they can do the same here. Oh yeah, and his name isn't Michael anymore, it's Michelle. It should be a fucking afterthought. You can still have your equity and inclusion and all that diversity bullshit, but they still need to be qualified for the job. The problem is that the way they doing this shit, the motherfuckers aren't even qualified for the job. They're not even qualified for the fucking job. What's up, Jay? That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. Like, look at the lady. What was her? The fucking the firefighter, right? The firefighter, right? Um, the lady was talking about. I don't need to know how to carry somebody's husband out of a fire. I don't need to be able to do that. He shouldn't have got himself in that situation in the first place. Like, no, bitch, you're a firefighter. You're supposed to go in there and save people. That's what you're supposed to do. All right? And there are women that can pull a fucking grown. I know women that could pull my big ass out of a fucking fire if they needed to. And by the way, I'm a stout 6'1", 280 pounds, guys. I'm coming down. Told you Canada Hotel coming jacked. All right? I'm not even sloppy. I'm not even sloppy or fat. I'm coming fucking jacked, fucking grifted. Y'all go, wait. That bitch looking like Chippendales off this motherfucker. But I digress. Every person you knew that was in charge of DEI was white women because they're the ones they're supposed to be our saviors. The white savior complex. That's all DEI is a fucking symbol of, is the white savior complex. Like, the shit should be merit based. All right, the shit should be merit based. There should be some parameters set to where so you can't discriminate, right, against men and women and all that other stuff. But it's gotta be done correctly. But the thing is, you can't. It just doesn't work, and it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked since affirmative action. Affirmative action was just gay men and white women as people that really benefited from that. That's it. Gay men and white women are the ones that benefited from affirmative action for the most part. That's the funny part. But then you got the gaslighters taking it so fucking far. Trump's getting rid of the Civil Rights Act of 1965. Like, no, he's not. No, he's not. No, they ain't gonna boycott it. Just like the same motherfucker that's crying about fucking Elon Musk still riding around in Teslas. They still riding around in Teslas, aren't they? Fucking solar panels on their house that was provided by Elon. Oh, but Elon's such an evil person. But he driving his car, goddamn it, ain't you? Huh? Your solar panels is from Solar City, which is his company, huh? Like I said, they don't know how to stand on business. They're gonna fold because they need that convenience. They're gonna fold because they need that convenience. That's the crazy part. I tell you. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, stop gaslighting. Just look at it for what it is. All right. I'm tired of hearing the argument that oh, who's gonna pick your apples and your oranges? Who's gonna cut your grass? I'm gonna fucking cut my grass, and I'll come cut your grass too for a fee. The fuck? What the fuck? You know how many black fucking landscapers I know that be like, yo, these Spanish stuff, they got all the fucking contracts, yo. You know what I mean? Like, it's a bunch of people out here, and pay some orange pickers, I don't know, $17 an hour or some shit like that. I bet you got a fucking line around the corner, motherfuckers ready to pick some goddamn oranges up. $20 an hour. I bet you got motherfuckers ready to rock and roll. Fuck it, automate that shit. They got machines that can do the shit. You don't need the Spanish folks. Like, stop. Two, y'all just want a fucking new slave class. That's what it sound like. All right? They become all capitalistic at that point. American labor costs too much. But American labor costs too much. It's going to raise the prices. So you want them to come over to America and get paid subpar wages so you can get your fucking avocados from Mexico. That's what you want. Hey, yo, this shit is wild, yo. It's fucking wild. Oh my gosh, yo. Like, it's hilarious, yo. It's fucking crazy to me. Oh, y'all niggas is capitalists now, huh? All of a sudden you worry about how much shit costs to get done. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Especially with this Columbia shit. Oh my god, my coffee's gonna cost an extra $1. That niggas already paying for bullshit Starbucks coffee. I don't care what nobody say. Starbucks coffee is ass. I'd rather get fucking Dunkin' Donuts or fucking Royal Farms coffee. Fuck it, go buy a Keurig and do your own fucking coffee in the morning. Do your own fucking chai tea latte with extra pump. Like, I'm sure you could probably do it better than fucking Starbucks. I don't know what the fuck started. That's the funny part is they all eugenics. Bill Gates is such a bad man. Bill Gates is such a bad man. But y'all motherfuckers go to Starbucks. You know that Bill Gates' dad founded Starbucks, right? Bill Gates' dad founded Starbucks and funded the Nazis and funded Planned Parenthood for Margaret Sanger. You know, this is just a little fun fact for you guys. Just a little fun fact. It tastes like gentrification. The frat phase was fired up. I'm just saying. Trump been in fucking office for a week and they expect all this shit to change overnight. Like, I'm tired of seeing the grocery memes. I'm tired of seeing that shit. Trump's been in office since January 20th and eggs are $7. I'm like, nigga, he been in office for a week. What's your argument? That the fucking Biden administration raised the fucking inflated the prices of eggs? Is that your argument? Because that's what the argument sounds like. Trump's been in office for 4 days, for 6 days, and eggs are $7. Like, what the fuck you thought? He's gonna snap his fingers and that shit was gonna be? Well, he's just gonna tell, hey, I need you to lower the prices. I think that's how people really think that's how shit works. That Trump was gonna go in office and he was supposed to call up the grocery stores, call up Giant and Safeway and all, and like, hey, if you don't lower your prices, there's gonna be hell to pay. They don't understand that there's a fucking process to getting that shit done. You gotta lower your inflation first. You gotta bring down your inflation and all that shit before you can start affecting the cost of business services. Your fucking argument about eggs and gas and shit just proves that the fucking Biden administration fucked us sideways. It's ridiculous to me. Ridiculous. He's already working at a breakneck pace to try to reverse the fuckery that came out of the Biden-Harris administration. Things are already fucking exponentially better under Donny T so far. The nigga wasn't even in office yet, and Israel was like, all right, we're going to have to sign this shit with Iran. He already pulled all foreign aid. He pulled all foreign aid for 90 days. Y'all not happy about that shit? All the motherfuckers, we got to stop funding Israel. We got to stop funding Israel. We got to stop funding the Ukraine. We got to stop funding these wars. Trump stopped funding the fucking wars. We're pulling all aid for 90 days until I review this shit and figure out if it's worth funding. And now they say, well, how's that going to affect our foreign relations? Fuck how it affects our foreign relations. We need to pull that funding. And then he's going to review it. Okay, this is fine. This ain't fine. This is fine. This ain't fine. What's the problem? You know what I mean? You know? I think that's a good fucking thing. Get more efficient, gosh dang it. You got Ukraine coming out talking about, well, the United States should send over some soldiers to help with the peacekeeping efforts. No, nigga. No. You want us to come over there for your quote-unquote peacekeeping efforts, then you know what you need to do? You need to pay us. You need to pay us. like I said in my video, pay us like mercenaries. Pay us like private security to come over there and do our quote unquote peacekeeping if you want to do that. Because if our soldiers is going to be on them front lines up there taking your slings and arrows for you, they need to be get paid. They need to get paid good. They need to get paid good. Soldiers getting bullshit, fucking mercenaries. They live high off the goddamn hog. You know how much private contractors get paid? Like Nick Irvin was on Patrick Bet-David, and he was talking about how much it would cost to protect Trump. A good sniper costs $1,500 a day. He said a good sniper would be $1,500 a day. Could you imagine getting paid $1,500 a day just to be around, just in case you got pop a nigga from 300 yards? What? I'm just saying. So Ukraine, pay us, but you can't pay us because you too busy fucking sucking off the American government teat. You ain't got no money. Well, y'all got money. Y'all got all goddamn money. So what I guess I should say is you pay us what you owe us. Pay us back. How much we gave them niggas? Well over $100 billion. You give us back that $100 billion and you start paying us. All right, let's make some shit work. Yeah, you gotta cut that motherfucking faucet back. You gotta cut that. Oh, you think you'll cut the faucet back on? Now, what I'll say is this: I wouldn't be shocked if he cut the faucet back on for Israel, Reggie. I wouldn't be shocked if he cut the faucet back on for Israel. Let's keep it a buck, right? Let's keep it a buck. I think Ukraine done for though. I think the Ukraine's funding is over. Israel, I think there's a chance that he does cut the funding back on for Israel. We'll see. All right. And I've always said that. I'm not gonna say and pretend that Trump isn't a fucking fucking fanboy for Israel. Not gonna say and pretend that shit. I think you got a point. You know what I mean? I think Ukraine done though. The Ukraine shit is over. You know, that was always my fear as far as with the Israel Hamas shit, is that he would actually put boots on the ground in Gaza Strip, just like Joe Nicholslick did to help fucking squash that fucking beef. Right? Hell, for all I know, shout out to Jabari. Jabari was saying, I've been saying it to you, that third temple might be raised under Trump. That third temple might be raised under Trump. I gotta keep it a buck. I gotta keep it 100. You know what I mean? But we'll see. All right. You know, look, a lot of people out here, y'all ain't gotta like Trump, but just understand that shit is gonna get better for you under him. And I'm not saying that he gonna be giving out a bunch of money and a bunch of fucking benefits, because he's not. But what he's gonna do is make it a little easier for you to get out there and get it. He's gonna make it easier for you to keep a little bit more money in your pocket. So get ready to hustle. Get ready to keep that money in your pocket, because that's what's gonna happen. He ain't about to give out a bunch of subsidies and fucking COVID checks and all that other shit. But he gonna make it so that you can get a bag without as much red tape. No, we ain't take shit from them. We ain't take no gold from the Ukraine. The Ukraine ain't have shit. If the Ukraine had gold, then we wouldn't be sending them aid. You know what I mean? Like, if they had gold, then they could buy the shit that they needed with gold. Like, nah, that was a bullshit story. They ain't have shit. They're fucking broke. They depleted all their shit. Oh yeah, the backing up the IRS. I hope that shit happened. What do you call it? He's told me you're going to counter him with the External Revenue Service. I would like to see that. I hope that happens. Right? I hope that happens. These are the things that if he does these things, I think it's a successful presidency. Right? No tax on tips, no tax on overtime. Right? I don't know if the whole no tax on income, no income tax is going to happen. I'm sorry, I don't feel optimistic about the no tax on income. I feel like that. I mean, if he pulls that shit off, just those three things go down as one of the best presidents ever, as far as concerned. If he does the national reciprocity with the handgun, with concealed carry, I'll be happy about that, right? Um, and if he can do something with these fucking gas prices and the grocery prices, I think if he does that thing, it'll be a net positive. It'll be a win for him in these next 4 years. Now, as far as housing is concerned, I think that shit just fucked all the way around. Sorry. I think a lot of people, right, because even if the interest rates on the housing go down, that'd be great, but you can't bring down the cost of the people's houses, right? So if you had a house that you bought fucking, I don't know, because it had a lot of people during the COVID base, during the last 4 years, they were buying houses that were substantially, just astronomically marked up. Just astronomically marked up. Crazy. You got a house that'll be like, oh, that shit like 200 grand. That shit going for 375. I'm like, for what? That? For that house? Shit, y'all crazy. Right? I told you that before. I said I bought my house for 225. I did some upgrades and stuff. I'm gonna say conservatively, my house might be worth 350. Right? I think my house conservatively is like 350. I would say after the upgrades that I did and all that other stuff, $350,000 is what I think my house would be worth. Right? My house is appraised for $450,000. I said, y'all niggas is crazy. Ain't no way. Now, am I mad about that? No, I'm not. But what's going to happen is when these interest rates come down, the housing market, you can't bring down the cost of those people's houses, right? Because if you do that, you're going to be upside down in their mortgage. Now we got another housing crisis. But what you're going to have is a bunch of properties that won't, that either people are going to have to take a loss on, right? You're going to have to take a loss on, like, damn, I paid this much money for this house, but I can only sell it for this. And they stuck in those houses, right? I feel bad for those folks. That's why I didn't buy it. Cause I wanted to buy another house. It's like, let's get something else. But once them interest rates and shit, and I start seeing people's paying like well over like asking, nope, because what's gonna happen is this shit gonna fucking reverse. It's gonna pop. The balloons, or the bubbles gonna pop, and then motherfuckers are gonna be stuck with the houses they got because they won't be able to sell them. Because either if they sell them, they're not gonna be able to sell them for the cost that they're worth. They're not gonna be able to sell it for that. Yeah, they paying them Hennessy prices for them fucking houses right now. Yeah, you could build your own house. I think that's a good idea, but you gotta find some land to build your shit, right? With BlackRock and Vanguard buying up all the land, you better fucking get on it. My grandfather said it all the time. He said, "You make yourself some land. They ain't making no more." You know. What's up, Montoya? You got T NZ in the building. I'm just saying, guys. That's the one thing. Housing, I'm not really, unless new housing, like less like new builds, the prices start to come down for new builds. But the housing market is just what it is. The best you can hope for with the housing market is that interest rates come down to something. What's the word? Palatable. Instead of 6 point. What is it at now? What's the housing market at now? 6.6%. Is that what it is now? Trying to lock down the house. Well, Like I said, I think your best bet if you're trying to lock down a house is if these prices do start to come down in the next 2 years. So I think that the interest rates on homes and stuff like that will come down in the next 2 years. Your best bet, I think, might be a new build. You know what I mean? Or people who are selling, that didn't just buy in the last 4 years. I think that's your best bet. But like right now, the interest rates is at what, like 6%, somewhere around there. You know, I think around the Cove base, it was at like 2.89. I think the best interest rate for homes was like 2.89. Oh shit, you want a ratio? I seen another car like mine. Shit, they looked alright. I don't know how I feel about them really high wings. I kind of like it, but then I don't. I thought about it, but then I was like, if I'm gonna do that, I need to do that shit right. Hey, yeah, or build your own house. It's way cheaper to build your own house. It's way cheaper to get a contractor and build your own house. You know what I mean? So, like me, I don't know. Me and my wife be not beefing, but like she want more house. I don't want more house. I want more land. Because more house means more fucking gas and electric. Right? More it costs more to heat and cool. Right? Cleaning and shit. My kids already fucking lazy. You know what I mean? Like I would like the same square footage. I think my house is at I think it's like 2,100 square feet. I think my house is. Right? I bought my house in 2010. Yeah, 2,100 square feet. I think that's decent, right? I think that's decent. But I would love to have like a couple of acres, right? Possibly backing up to the woods so I can shoot me a good old fashioned deer. Go drag that bitch in the garage, skin that bitch down, and get that bitch processed out. Because if y'all know me, I hunt stuff like that. So that's and then I don't really want no neighbors like that. I'm good. Like my neighborhood I live in is cool. My neighbors are pretty cool. They mind their business. They don't trip. We ain't got no HOAs. Like when I had these trees cut down in my yard, everybody came knocking on my door, not to be like, "What are you doing? Why didn't you consult us?" They was like, "Hey, yo, can you give me the name of that guy that just cut them trees down? Cause I got some shit that gotta go." Right? That's how my neighbors were. Got some good neighbors, but I could do without neighbors. Maybe do some light homesteading. You know what I mean? Do some light homesteading. Get a couple of chickens and shit, chicken coops, little garden, grow me some crops and shit. Just in case shit goes south. Like that's what I want. I don't need some massive house in some gated community. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? I definitely ain't trying to pay Hennessy prices for nobody, no fucking house. I definitely ain't trying to pay Hennessy prices for no house. I'm sorry. Hunter Biden is a piece of shit, but that's some of the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life when he told his lawyer, his black lawyer, don't be charging me those Hennessy prices or those Hennessy rates. That shit was fucking hilarious. I said, this nigga might be a piece of shit, but he pretty fucking funny. Don't charge me them Hennessy rates. That shit was fucking hilarious. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. What's up, Mike? Mike in the building. You drinking a large mother coffee from Guatemala? Because, like, the only thing people think about when you think about Colombia, back to the Colombia thing, the only shit people think about with Colombia is either fucking The only thing people think about when they think about Colombia is fucking drugs, cocaine, and coffee. Cocaine and coffee. And I will argue that as potent as that coffee be sometimes, it might got a little cocaine in it. Oh, man. That's what I think about when I think about coffee. Fucking that shit. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, man, that shit is funny. Oh, and the passport bros. Oh, they do love a good Colombian, don't they? I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I don't blame them not one bit. I don't blame them not one bit. You gotta be careful though. The Spanish women might cut you. Them Spanish women might cut you. That's the thing. You gotta be careful with that shit. Spanish people might cut you. Fuck around with the Spanish bitch. You gonna be like, damn, what the fuck? You didn't know she got you. All she did was yell at you. You walk away. You try to figure out why you about to pass out. She done cut you. You don't even know she did it. So get the fuck out. Matter of fact, hey Steph, get 3-Face whoever the fuck this is out of here. Nobody gives a shit what you want to see. Nobody cares. You know what? Let me do that. Let me do the honors. Oh, never mind. I think Steph quick on the draw. Get that nigga the max. I might give a shit. Let's see. I gotta get some gas real quick. I feel like every time I feel like I get gas so much on this stream. I feel like every time I stream I get gas. Where's my BJ's card? Oh, there we go. Come on with this nonsense. There we go. I'll be trying to wait till I get over here to BJ's because gas over here is what it's at $3.39 a gallon for premium, and I gotta get premium for my car because it's team, so I can't get nothing else. If I get anything else other than premium, I will fucking blow my engine. My car is fast. I do want a Mustang though. Y'all turned me off to the new ones when y'all said that like you got to get the fucking whole computer replaced to even tune it. That shit kind of blew me when y'all said that shit. But I'll take a 21 or a 22. I wouldn't mind that. You know, like I said before, shit, I'll take a 87 Fox body again if I can get my hands on one. I know my neighbor got one in his tow yard. I just gotta holler at him. I got other plans other than fucking blowing money on a project car right now. Can't be blowing money on a project car right now. At least today gonna be a little bit warmer. They said 47 degrees here in Maryland, 47 degrees here in Baltimore. So I ain't mad at it. It's better than last week. Last week was just fucking ridiculous. Last week was like fuck going to work cold was what last week was. You know what I mean? It's just a lot. Especially when you got like a heat pump and your house a little older. Like my house was built in the 80s. So my house a little older. I got a heat pump. Right? So like heat pumps don't really work as good as the new ones. And to get a new system put in my house, you're looking at like 10 grand. So I was like, fuck that. We're gonna go right up the Tractor Supply and get us a Get us a couple of nice little space heaters to help supplement the heat in the house, and that's what we've been working with. Because waking up in the morning when it's 9 degrees, I don't want to fucking peel the blanket off. And I like sleeping in the cold, but it was too fucking cold. I'm like, god damn. Hey, Steph, you wild, Joe. I thought it said 86 seconds. That shit said 86,000 seconds. Steph throwing the book at him. Man, that is crazy. Yeah, like Costco and BJ's gas is like yeah, it'd be the cheapest for real. I probably should have just went to Costco and got it since it's up the street from my house, but I forgot to stop for gas. So, but I think BJ's might be a couple of cents cheaper than Costco is. So I was like, fucking, instead of turning around, let me just go. I'll go to BJ's on the way to work since it's right here. So, but you ain't gonna see me fucking. I ain't gonna boycott Costco because they're not getting rid of their DEI. Nigga, they got some good chicken bakes. All right, that Costco pizza is delicious. That Costco pizza is fucking delicious. They got good chicken bakes. All right. You ever went to that little center section in Costco? I get caught up every time in that center section in Costco. They be having some cool shit. And every now and then I just gotta talk myself out of it. I gotta talk myself down. Like, don't you fucking buy that shit, nigga. Don't get it. Don't fucking get it. You know what I mean? Damn, y'all gave this nigga big time. Steph timed him out for 86,000 seconds, and Miss Wild Wolf timed him out for 86,000 seconds. That is fucking hilarious. And besides, who don't want to see this face, gosh dang? Who wants to see this face? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I'm just saying. But anyway, yo. Shout out to Donny T because he making fucking money moves. He making power moves. He's showing who's the fucking boss right now. That's what he doing. He's showing who's the boss. This motherfucker is Tony Danza out this bitch. He's showing who's the boss. He's like, let me show y'all how this shit is done. This how shit gonna work. And y'all motherfuckers is either gonna get down or lay down. He's like, either you gonna get down or lay down. That's what Donny T said. Right? Not my words, his words. You know what I mean? Oh man, he need to come to fucking Maryland and talk to the governor here about our fucking roads. Get these shits under control. Fuck around, get 4 flat going over some of these goddamn potholes. I'm telling you, get a hustle, yo. That's a hustle. Who's gonna build our homes if the immigrants aren't here? I don't know. Why don't you start, instead of trying to send your kid to fucking college to learn left-handed sock puppetry, why don't you send them to a trade school? Like, hey son, you're not smart enough to go to like a university because you're just not. But I'm sure you could put some fucking screws into some plywood and fucking studs and frame out a room. Like these kids they don't want like the hard work. They don't want like you can make bread being like HVAC or plumbing or electrical or carpenter. You can get that money, especially on the side. Like you can make that money on the side. Like, but these kids don't want to do those jobs because for some reason society told them that those jobs are not what's the word, sexy, or they don't make enough money, or those jobs are beneath you. You need to go to college so everybody can be a fucking chief when you come out. These kids coming out with fucking $200,000 in debt, making $37,000 a year. That's a fucking dead end fucking office job. Yeah, the Amish do fantastic work. I saw a video yesterday where a guy was talking about that. Like, yo, Trump, you need us to come help you down there with the people that's displaced from the hurricanes or the fires. Holler at the Amish. We can knock that shit out. It's like we can raise a barn in a day. We can raise a barn in a day. They said we more efficient than the illegals. Come holler at us. You know what I mean? The PA road suck. It's crazy, but like that's what we need to start doing, right? Not every kid cut out for college, yo. Not every kid is cut out for college. Some kids don't have the aptitude for that, but some kids have the aptitude to fucking uh they might have like some math skills or some shit like oh, okay, yeah. I can wire that circuit together. I get that. You know. I get ohms and voltage and current. Like I can do that. You know, some kids could probably, frame a house. You know what I mean? I got a homeboy from high school, right? A homeboy from high school. He cool, and he was smart. But you know what he do for a living? He hang drywall. He hangs drywall. He has his own drywall company. That's all he do is hang drywall, and he gets paid off that shit. Him and his crew go in and hang drywall, and they get paid doing the shit. He ain't Spanish. He black. Shout out to my man Kenneth Walker. I mean, he hangs dry, and he gets bread hanging drywall. My other homeboy I see in the chat from time to time, my name Brandon Mason. He was in the plumbers union. They get paid, yo. They get paid. I think the electricians get the most. I think the electricians get paid the most, but all the other trades they still get that money. But we tell our kids like that job's beneath you. You don't want that job. That's just the average worker, man. Fucking blue collar job. And it's like, nah, let these kids go out here and earn a living. You can make $100,000 a year being an electrician or a carpenter. Hell, I'm about to go here on the port. There are longshoremen right now that make probably triple what I make. I'm gonna say it again. There are longshoremen on this port, and I make good money. There are longshoremen on this port that make double, maybe triple what I make. I'm like, shit. Maybe I need to fucking apply to fucking run a forklift or jump in the longshoreman's fucking shit. They getting bread. I'm just saying. Especially if Trump come through with that no tax on overtime. I don't even want to know what that shit gonna look like. God damn, they do be living off the hog. But that's what I'm saying, yo. We need to start pushing our kids into the trades, yo. Not saying kids shouldn't go to college, but if your kid is college, you really cut off for college like that, you should have that sit down with them, like, hey, yo, look, I'm all for you going to college, but I got a feeling that shit ain't gonna work out for you. But why don't you try this? Joe Music said these days everybody want to become a lawyer. Yeah. Yeah. They want to be a lawyer or a fucking TikTok star, or I want to be a fucking sports agent and all this other shit. I want to be a marine biologist. Most of these kids don't even know what the fuck a marine biologist is. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, do that shit in your spare time. Do that shit in your spare time, my nigga. Like, go do something that's gonna make you some money. Like my daughter wants to be an interior designer, and I'm like, okay, but I'm not paying for you to go to college to learn how to hang drapes, sweetheart. Now, if you want to go for business or you want to go for architecture, right? I said that should help you with that whole thing. You go for something that you can go make a living with, right? Because you're not going to get $200,000 in debt to learn. You can do that shit on YouTube, right? So why don't you go for architecture or some shit like that, and then you can do that interior design shit on the side. You feel me? And then you can build it that way. But I'm not sending you to fucking college for interior design. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. Yeah, well, here in Baltimore they used to have those trades and stuff. We used to have vocational schools. We might got like here in Baltimore, we might got three vocational schools left. We might got three vocational, and they're in the hood. Except for Milford. Milford's like auto, I think, auto shop. They're not in the hood. But like I said, um, yeah. What I tell you. But yeah, so it's just I don't know. Then you ain't got to worry about finding illegals to come do your job. Like, hey kid, cutting grass might not look all fucking glorious, but guess what you can make? You can make $200,000 a year in like 6 months cutting grass. You know what I mean? Like, just there's money out here to be made. It's just people gotta be willing to go get it. Differences between the illegals and American citizens is that the American citizens ain't willing to go get it. They want the conveniences. They want the creature comforts without working for it. Why should I cut my grass? I do all that other shit, but if I can get an illegal immigrant to do the shit. You know what I mean? Hey, how you doing? So every time I hear that shit, like, well, who's going to do this if you do this? And I'm like, a fucking American or a legal immigrant, not illegal, a legal immigrant. That's who's going to fucking do it. Like, it's crazy to me. Fuck, we got a bunch of fucking homeless people. Like, get them jobs. You worry about that shit? Give them jobs. All right, go grab some homeless people off the street and put their asses to work. They ain't doing shit but asking for dollars and shitting in the fucking middle of the road. You know what I mean? I remember when I ain't want to do a fucking job. Like, say, like for example, like we used to get a lot of people calling because they out of state and they done bought a property in Baltimore. Don't know where the fuck they bought at, and then the city start calling them because somebody dumping shit all in their fucking yard and stuff like that. So then the city gonna find them. So they call us. I get there and I'm like, fuck this shit. This shit look crazy. This fucking Master Splinter and all his babies running around. And I'm like, man, I ain't fucking touching this. This shit is nuts. You know what I did? Let me give back to this community. I found me two crackheads. I ain't know I ain't the only person that did this shit. I found me two crackheads. Hey yo, I got $40 for the both of you. I need this shit in the back of that dumpster in the next hour. Nigga, you thought I just paid them $1,000 to do this shit. They fucking haul ass and pick all that shit up, put all that shit in. They ain't give a fuck. I gave them they $40. They gone. Now, do I know that what they gonna do with their $40? Yeah, I know. I know they about to go spend it on crack or some heroin. That ain't my goddamn problem. That ain't my problem. You know what I mean? That's what they didn't do. They ain't go rob somebody. They ain't go steal somebody. They ain't go steal from somebody for it. You know what I mean? They worked for that crack. They worked for that bump. You know what I mean? Get them fucking crackheads in California. Send their asses out there and start picking them oranges and shit. You know? Damn, I was hoping I had something closer. It's all good. Just park my dumb ass right here. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness gracious. These days, everybody wants to become a lawyer. Well, man, longshoreman bag ain't no joke, but it's very hard to get in. It's very hard to get in. Like, you gotta be a part of like the mob or some shit. You gotta know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody to become a longshoreman. I like to think that I might know a few people where if I wanted to get in there, I could. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I gotta get in here. I got a bunch of shit to do. I gotta prepare for an event that they got going on tomorrow, so I gotta get all my audio equipment and everything over to the cruise terminal so I can take care of that shit. I got some printers to deal with. I got some cell phone issues to deal with. IT shit. IT shit. Anyway, if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Join me tonight. Join me tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'll open the phone lines if you want to fucking argue with me. I may open the phone lines so we can argue. We'll see. 10:30, Cannon Speaks over here on the Cannon Hotep YouTube channel. Cannon Hotep on Rumble, Cannon Hotep on X and Kick. It's always a good time. The chat's always fun. And if you don't straighten up a fly right, Steph gonna fucking time you out for 86,000 seconds. I appreciate that, Miss Wild Wolf. Anyway, guys, until next time, it's Cannon Hotep saying, be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss. And don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of his own. Worry about today. I'll holla at y'all.